believe that travel broadens our vision and changes our perspectives. And this summer travel to Mexico brought me with new culture, new language, and also new recognition of my personal life and my teaching career. Before I went there, I was mostly concerned about two questions. First, how does the people live a happy life, enter poverty? And secondly, how can I enjoy my cultural immersion experience without knowing their language? And my mind was full of stereotypes, such as children separated from their moms, gender discrimination, and a fair opportunity of education. I even decided to exchange 4 more pesos to donate. But the reality is, except for the shorter visiting which I was lucky enough to donate some money out and heard about their hard journey to the north, most of my immersion experience overturned my imaginary feeling of Mexico. Regardless of their economic differences, happiness is kind of a life attitude. The people in Mexico, especially in Guanajuato, do live a happy, relaxing, and rather slow-paced life. Maybe due to the well-developed tourism, I think the economy here is much better than the central part. I had to admit that I have observed no poverty both in schools and also on the street. There are far less beggars here than in other cities. People here have a peaceful and artistic life. I can tell it from the decorations of their houses and also their love for the music. For the first day arrived, I was astonished by the colorful and stylistic buildings winding upon the hills. Its beauty was just beyond words. Walking on the street early in the morning, for a moment, I thought I was on a budded and quiet European street, as most of the houses still carry the style of ancient Europe. And the statue of the 70s near the square connects my thoughts to Spain. In the afternoon, the pleasant singing and dancing performed by bands and street musicians, accompanied with far-away ringing of the bells, constitute a distinctive Mexican view, which makes every passersby feel energetic and refreshed. After school, we sometimes enjoyed our late lunch or dinner while listening to the music. And in my world, this was one of the most enjoyable moments for me staying there. Secondly, the school life makes the students enjoy their learning based on our observation and also our own teaching experience. I saw no unfair or unequal schooling here. Like any other students in the world, most of the kids here have sleepy faces and yawn a lot in the morning. The teachers are nice and kind, no yelling or blaming, even if the kids did not finish their homework. As I have not been in touch with primary school in China for a long time, I think there might be big changes for those years. But compared to my high school classroom, 2 points strike me. The atmosphere here are lighter and active. Although it is approaching the end of the term right now, and it is examination season in our country, yet nobody here talks about the exams, and few kids frown or complain even if they could not follow the teacher's pace.
Nobody knows it, but you have a secret smile, and you sing only for me. Nobody knows it, but you have a secret smile, and you sing only
Moreover, their PE classes are much funnier than ours. They do not have a large and open playground, but the PE teachers did the magics to make their students have more life in a small square. There is no competitive running or jumping. What they have is games and more funny activities. I was wondering whether my students would laugh more instead of worrying about their assignments, if there are no heavy exams for them, or can they have a happy life in the future if they do not work hard as before.
Un niño quisiera pasar. ¿O lo escojo yo? Cuando yo a la selva fui, vi un animal en particular. Con la mano así. Con la otra así.
Thirdly, my language learning experience brought me confidence to live in an unfamiliar city. The 7-day short and intensive language learning, plus the help from my dear friends, enabled me to make basic communication with the locals. The dancing class and the cooking class all enriched my Mexican life in a deeper way. One deep reflection I have got from the journey is that as long as one has the desire to talk to one another, language is not the only option for understanding, but one of the options. Our daily communication with our homestay grandma is one of the best examples. She can barely speak English, and we have zero level of Spanish. But these do not stop us from expressing our gratefulness towards her and her love towards us, as we all believe that kindness, love, and sincerity are shared common human feelings. The short 11-day journey will become a special experience in my life. The distinctive culture makes me reflect my own life attitudes, my own culture, and also it motivates me to explore more diverse cultures. As educators, the comparative relaxing school life of the students makes me consider how to lessen my students' pressure without letting them fail in the numerous exams. As one has said, travel changes one's perspective. As we come back, we see the world differently. We are never the same. I will value this experience as one of the best parts in my life.